It's time for one of the most carnage races of the Formula 1 season to kick off. It's round 4 of the F1 2019 Career Mode Season 2, and we're in Baku for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. We're starting to get some major momentum on our side. We've got 2 updates, one major for the chassis and the other minor for a reduction in drag for the aerodynamics. So I can't wait to get those updates on the car. We're still a little bit behind Toro Rosso and Racing Point. It's going to take us probably 1, 2 or 3 major upgrades to just catch up to them as far as that's concerned. I don't know if we should do that by the end of the season. We are running out of our gearbox for this set of gearboxes. We are 1 point away from Carlos Sainz in the Drivers' Championship. We're actually on a bit of a winning streak right now, but it's time for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix.
Good afternoon and welcome to Baku. This was the arena, if you think back to 2017, of one of the most eventful races of modern history, with controversy behind the safety car, last-second overtakes, and a historic podium for Williams and for Lance Stroll. So let's find out what lies in store for us this year. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Sebastian Vettel has a clear track ahead of him today. He starts in pole position with Lucas Weber alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Raikkonen, Kevin Magnussen and Hamilton, Verstappen, Ricciardo, Thomas and Pierre Gasly, Leclerc, Russell, Nico Hülkenberg and Butler, Stroll, Norris, Sergio Perez. They've taken a grid penalty. And Antonio Giovinazzi, Sainz and Alexander Albon picks up the last spot on the grid.
You qualified higher than we were expecting, so see if you can keep this position in the race.
So originally we qualified P11 for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Honestly, one of the best qualifying sessions of this career mode so far, but with a couple of grid penalties, we're actually inside the top 10. So for the first time in this career mode, we are actually inside the top 10 for the race. And we actually get to start on fresh mediums as well, since we didn't originally qualify in the top 10, which is a even better win for us. So I'd say, I mean, we've got Charles Leclerc behind us, and the Ferrari is the quickest car on the grid. So if we can keep Charles behind, and maybe Gasly as well in the Red Bull, who knows what could happen. Right, here we go. Just try to hold up the rest of the field. Just try to get my tyre temperatures up, brake temperatures. I think the first start is going to be very crucial. Don't want to be lunging in anywhere. Set the clutch, 5 red lights. And away we go here in Baku. Ricciardo's got a great start there as Verstappen. This is a very cautious start into turn 1. Don't want to be making contact with anyone in towards 1. And Gasly's on our inside. We're going to fight him in towards turn 2. To give him the room. Already we're centimeters away from the walls as we head in towards 3, try and get the slipstream from Daniel Ricciardo here. Let's see, into turn 3. Could have went down the inside there, but it's lap 1 of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, so I don't really want to be, you know, diving down the inside and make a little bit of contact there with Daniel Ricciardo in the Haas. But everything's going well so far. Everything's going well so far, P9. Charles Leclerc is right behind us in that Ferrari engine. There he goes. On the inside, I'm trying to give him as minimum room as I possibly can. But it's not working. I'm going to have to dive back down the inside here. He's on the soft tyres, believe it or not, so he's going to have a disadvantage. Here we go then. This time George Russell, my former teammate, is going to get involved in this. I'm going to have to shunt him off. He's, oh, makes contact with us. I'm going to have to shunt him off right there. This is where the pace deficit really starts to hold us back here. It just comes down to positioning and just if we have enough straight line speed. Oh, the safety car. The safety car is out. I don't know who that's for though. Who's that for? Oh, it's for Kevin Magnussen in the Mercedes. What happened to K-Mag? Oh, engine failure. You know what, I'm going to do it. Earlier on in the lap, my race engineer Jeff suggested a 2-stop and I rejected it, but I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go from the soft type, well, I'm going to go from the mediums to the softs, because in the safety car period it's a free pit stop, and then I will go to the mediums again to end the race. 1.8 second stop, that's a great stop here from the Williams lads. All season long, the greatest pit stop team in Formula 1. I'm behind Verstappen on the soft tyres, and I could have a major advantage for these next 10 or 8 laps, considering how and when these tyres go off for. Yellow flags, but everyone's going to get on the way, so I'm going to go on the inside. I just have to wait for the green flags to go, and there you go. And here we go. I've already got Verstappen down the inside. Sainz as well. Trying to go down the inside. Bit of contact there with us and Sainz. And we're in P9 again. So we originally started P11, but now we're in P9 for the restart of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Let's see if we can try and get Lando Norris as well if he gets held up or breaks early. And yep, down the inside. And it's P8 in the Baku Grand Prix. Giovinazzi trying to go around the outside of Devon Butler. Nearly made contact with him there. I had to slightly back out of that. Giovinazzi is doing a great job though of holding Butler up for me. I don't know what it's going to come down to in the pit stops, if he's going to get first choice or I'm going to get first choice. But I haven't got DRS yet, but look at the straight line speed that Toro Rosso has. Look at that, it's nearly 4 wide between us. Can I go down the inside of Devon Butler? Yes, I can. Centimetres from the wall, I'm going wide. P6. Lewis Hamilton in the Renault. I'm still a little bit shocked that Lewis Hamilton actually went to Renault for Season 2. Let's see if I can try and overtake this Renault. They have improved the engine like significantly, but I still can't catch him. Let's see if I can catch him in towards 1. No, I can't blame the brakes. He's got Raikkonen in the Alfa Romeo behind him. Hamilton goes defensive in towards turn 2. That'll give me the best switchback. Plus with the soft tyres, the grip. Oh, look at the difference there. I'm already ahead of him, even with DRS. I don't think I've got the engine to compete with him. I have to send it down the inside, and I do. And that is P5. Lap 14. And I think this is going to be my pit stop here. In 4th place, believe it or not. Massively behind Bottas in the Mercedes on the medium tyres. But we're going to go on to, well, the hards, excuse me. But we're going to go on to the mediums to end this race. We did 1 extra pit stop thanks to the safety car. Another 1.8 second pit stop. I think that is the quickest you can go on this game, 1.8 seconds with 30% pit stop efficiency. Let's do this. Yeah, the difference in grip between myself and Lewis Hamilton is insane. This car with new tyres just works so well. Even if we don't have the engine or the aero package like the other teams do, this car on new tyres just feels so great. I think we're going to overtake Lewis Hamilton here. The P6 will be maxing out 240 kph. Look at that. And we've got past Lewis Hamilton already before turn 1. 6th place. If we can overtake Kimi Raikkonen, then that will really help us in this race. I think I'm a little bit too far back, maybe, to try, because the Alfa Romeo does have a good engine, a good Ferrari engine. But we are gaining on him. Look how much we're gaining on him. He goes defensive around the out. Oh, what a move that is. Clean as you like around the outside. That's P5. 6 laps to go. I think the podium is still within reach. I don't know what the gap is to Bottas, but if we can overtake Verstappen, that just does more good than anything else in this race. Here we go, slipstream, overtake, DRS. Simple as you like. P4, our highest ever position in this career mode. Okay, so I'm fearing that my gearbox is starting to go right now. It's on 81% right now. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, that's ruined it. My gearbox is not working. Oh, I have to do the next 2 laps with missed shifts. And that might cost us P4. Oh, no. I'm still trying to get used to this. But I'm just clearly losing time hand over fist to Verstappen. There goes Verstappen. And that is P4 gone. With only 2 laps to go of this Azerbaijan Grand Prix. I can't. Oh, this is really off-putting this. I can't seem to get it working again. Oh, wait, never mind. Oh, it's working again. Oh, thank God. Thank God it's working again. Right. Let's try and catch Verstappen for 4th. I'm not giving up without a fight. Verstappen will be overtaking this lap as Sebastian Vettel in that Ferrari wins in Baku again, but sack that off. We're fighting for 4th place here. I'm definitely changing gearboxes after this race. Verstappen gets a bit of a squeamish exit in towards the final proper corner. Got to get a good exit here. Bit of a slide on there. Come on. Can we get Max Verstappen here? A last lap overtake? I think I can. Come on. Come on, Mercedes engine. Give me your full power. There we go. On the inside. It's going to be a photo finish at the line, but we just get Verstappen and we get P4 for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Our best result of our career mode this far. What a race. A familiar sight in this career mode as Sebastian Vettel wins the Azerbaijan Grand Prix once again in this career mode. Ferrari are doing an exceptional job. Lucas Faber in 2nd place and Bottas in 3rd as well. The Alfa Romeo boys and Lucas Faber are doing incredibly well in this career mode so far. And I think that might be the major fight for the World Championship in Season 3. But 4th place for us. We're starting to make gains now. We're starting to make proper gains. And I'm loving it right now. We did one extra stop and we gained more positions. Plus with some crashes, I think Devin Butler crashed out. Daniel Ricciardo had some issues as well apparently. So 4th place, Verstappen in 5th. Norris in 6th. Antonio Giovinazzi got 8th. His first points of the season. That's great news for him. That's going to help us massively in the Constructors as well. And we are 6th and we've just overtaken McLaren in the Constructors Championships. And Lance Stroll gets the final point of videos. We're off to Catalonia next for the Spanish Grand Prix and all that good stuff. What a race this was. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.